This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. We're back, and this time, it's no surprise if you saw my last video, this is going to be an unboxing and a review of the Logitech MX keys. There are two versions of this keyboard available. There is one that is a Mac only. In terms of that, it means it's got the Mac only keys. So instead of control, it's got options, and instead of alt, it's got command. This one, on the other hand, is the other version, which is designed for Windows and Mac. The other big difference between the two is the Mac one doesn't come with a USB receiver, it's Bluetooth only, whereas this one, it's Bluetooth and it's got that wireless USB receiver, the best of both worlds. This is a keyboard that is similar to a laptop, so it's going to have that sort of feel of those keys. It's not going to be those mechanical ones, you know, as you're typing through. So if you're not a fan of laptop style keyboards, this is definitely not for you. The other big feature I've heard of this one is it's illuminated, but it's super special illuminated. So apparently as you move your hand closer to the keyboard, it starts to light up. Which I think sounds pretty cool. You can also seamlessly move between 3 different computers at once. There's the buttons up there that do that. So that's enough about the features. I think you know what this is about if you decide to watch this video. So let's take a closer look at the box and then let's see what's inside. Taking a look at the front of the box, you get the beautiful keyboard here, and just moving it you can feel there's some serious weight to this. This is not a cheap plastic keyboard. It's got a very metallic metal finish to it, so that it has got some serious weight to it. So on the front it reminds you about the advanced wireless illuminated keyboard, so it's got lots of flexibility here, Bluetooth, wireless, and of course it's illuminated here, which I think is a nice little treat. On the top of the box, you've just got what's inside. So we've got the keyboard, and then we've got that wireless dongle there, which you don't get in the Mac version, and the USB cable, USB-A to USB-C. That's pretty much all on there. On the other side, we get all the warnings. Don't chuck it out, recycle it, all them special things. 2-year manufacturing guarantee. It better work for more than 2 years, as a cheeky $99.99. Other things on the top, it allows for the Logitech Flow enabled mouse and option software. So again, you can quickly swap between this and another device, so you can have it tip-tap typing on your old PC, and you can quickly swap it to like an iPad in a press of a button. So battery life's meant to be amazing on this. I'll hopefully find some more details of that as we go through. Let's take a look on the other side. Again, I think we've seen that. And then the bottom, we got ourselves a picture of the keyboard and the barcode. And on the back, we've got loads of details. So let's take a close look at them details. So it's not a super high keyboard. So if you like a keyboard on a massive angle, this isn't for you. It's quite low down. Perfect keystrokes. Because remember, the MX series is meant to improve your productivity. So this is meant to type and get you typing faster. We'll see. Comfort and stability. It's meant to be super comfortable. Smart illumination, so it's not permanently illuminated. It only illuminates when you move it close to it. And then of course the flow across multiple computers is something that people like. I'm really looking forward to being able to use this on my PC, and then when I've got something on my iPad to do, you know, I can just press a button, boom, straight onto the iPad. We'll see if that works. So dual connectivity, again, this is unique for this version. Please be careful which one you're buying, right? Because if you buy the Mac only one, it's not going to be over wireless. It's going to be Bluetooth only. Ambient lighting, hand proximity, 10-meter wireless range. Interesting. USB-C rechargeable cable, on-off power, caps lock. All the things you've always wanted. The other big selling point for me, of course, is it's got the number pad. I'm one of them people. I know you're saying it and you're thinking it, but I use the number pad. So for me, this is absolutely perfect. I'm super excited and super pumped. Let's get it open and let's see it in person. Boom, cheeky cut. I've cut that seal so I can get in. Hopefully, I'm going to make it 2 for 2 and be able to open this first time without the keyboard smashing on the floor, and it comes out nice and easy. So what we got here, a nice little pull tab. Oh, yes. And it's the right way round as well. I've only gone and done it 2 for 2. Perfect unboxing. Opening the additional box to see what's inside. Let's have a look. So lifting it up. Ooh, and here we go. Wrapped up in a bit of let's bend that over so we can see. So wrapped up in a nice bit of paper here to protect it. So we've got all the information. The on button there. And we got function that for there, function P for Windows, Bluetooth, wireless. I'll be using wireless because I'm using the mouse as well. And we've got the Logitech setup. That's exactly the same. So we can quickly swap between our devices. I absolutely love that. So using the PC, swap to the iPad. I'm going to test it all. I'm going to show you how it works, and we'll go from there. I'm somewhat really excited to open this, especially as it's wrapped in paper. So lifting up here. Whoa, that has got some serious weight to it. You can tell this is a metal keyboard because that is not light by any stretch of the imagination. Ooh, I'm having a cheeky feel in advance, yeah. I'm spoiling it. So let's get it open and let's see what it actually looks like. Tearing open the paper and seeing what's inside. Oh, it's nicely folded and no sellotape either. That's pretty good. That's easy. Let's roll it round here. Oh, we got our cheap plug again for the keyboard and the mouse together. Nice. Let's get that out of the way. Getting it unwrapped. And here it is. Here it is. Duh, 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 duh. Here it is. Wow. That is flash. I love the metal, the grey metal finish to it. It looks proper premium. Really, really nice. Let's finish taking a look at what's inside the box so I can get a better look at the keyboard itself. So here we go, we got the dongle. Now you don't need the dongle if you've got it for the mouse like I have. So I'm going to leave one plugged into the mouse, and then I'm going to put this in the mouse case, so I've always got one available to me, which is pretty good. So let's put that, let's move that, and let's open this. Ooh, it's a bit of weight to this. This has got to be the charging cable. And some instructions here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's get it out. Here we go. There we go. So here we go. USB A to USB-C. Really nice. The Velcro seal to keep it tied up. Is it longer than the other one? No, that's a pretty good length on that. I'd say that's at least a meter. Yeah, I'd probably say about a meter. Yeah, good. I like that. That's a good USB-C to USB-A cable. And then we've got the information. What we got here? Taking a look. So battery removal for recycling. No thank you. Ooh, I'm not recycling it yet. What we got here? We got ourselves some warnings. Nah, not interested in this. And what is this here? We got ourselves no way, no, not doing it. Too many words. We're not here to read. So I think that's the box. Let's get it out the way. Let's get a closer look at that keyboard. Boom, we got a cheeky edit here. So the keyboard, it's got some serious weight to it. You know it's a premium product. Rubberized feet on the bottom to stop it slipping and sliding everywhere. We've got our power button there, USB-C charge on there. Let's have a feel of the keys. Nice little click to it. Can you hear that? Nice. So yeah, very much like a laptop keyboard. It suits me down to a T. I'm sick of mechanical ones and they're clicking and they're typing and all that sort of stuff. Nah, not for me. This, I think, is going to be for me. So, you know what I'm like. I'm not just going to be one of those people that say, yeah, it's amazing, buy it, and I've never used it. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to charge it. I'm going to leave it a week. See if it does it change my life like the mouse did, because the mouse literally changed my life. So I'll be right back and I'll give you my thoughts. Boom, and I'm back. Like I said, I'd be back. So it's a couple of weeks later, so I've had a solid good time with the Logitech Keys keyboard here, and I'm ready to give you my opinions. Has it rocked my world like the MX Master Mouse? Well, let's find out. The answer to that one, of course, is yes and no. So how has it rocked my world? It is a thoroughly luxurious keyboard. Like, I can't get over how luxurious it is. The aluminium, the metal, the touching experience with the keys is perfect for exactly what I want. Reminds me very much of a premium keyboard on a laptop or something like that, but it really is luxurious to use. You know, you feel like the big boss, man, when you're using that one. However, if you're thinking about this as a productivity tool, yeah, that came out quite well. Has it changed my productivity? No, not at all. I barely use any of the function keys at the top, but I suppose that's down to force of habit. One thing I definitely use all the time is the swap between devices buttons. So if at the moment I've got one that's associated with my PC and the wireless dongle, 2 is to the iPad. So I connected it to the iPad. All I had to do is press 2, so that started flashing. Get on the old iPad, go to Bluetooth, this keyboard appears, boom, you're connected, and and then you're in sync together. And what you can do very nicely is swap between the two devices at the press of the button. So maybe I'm doing some work here on the old PC, and then I press that one to swap to my iPad just to do a bit of typing on there, and then bang, straight back. It's seamless. That's a massive thumbs up in my opinion. Another cheeky cut there. I bought in my Master MX3 mouse here, and one of the nice things it does is if you have the keyboard and the mouse, it offers a separate set of functions for the mouse. So you know from my previous reviews, if you press the side button and scroll one way and the other and up and down, it gives you a set of functions. However, if you hold the function key through the software, you can program it also. If you hold the function key, it gives you a separate set of directional shortcuts, which is really cool. So it's an advantage of having them both together. Again, if you want to program that, you just go into the software, click the function button that you want to edit, and then it brings up the mouse that you're connecting it to, and it gives a separate set of functions. So instead of this having 5, the click, left, right, up, down, it then gives you 10 overall, which I think is a pretty cool feature, to be honest. Additionally to that, if you've got both of them, you of course only need one dongle, so you can connect both of them to this. Now my advice, if you're going to do that, is connect the mouse first, go into the software, and then connect the keyboard. I foolishly tried to do it the other way around and tried to connect the keyboard first, and then obviously I couldn't access any of the features of the software because you need a mouse for it. So please don't make the rookie mistake that I made, and of course connect that one first and then the keyboard. Couple more things I want to talk about. The customization on this, so obviously it's backlit, so you can change all the brightness and how quickly it turns on and stuff like that, but you can also customize the top row of function keys, which, you know, gives you the added functions to do whatever you want, customize it the way you want. I think that's quite useful. The other function I want to show you now is I want to show you the back illuminations, because I think it's absolutely awesome. So allow me to dim the lights. So I've dimmed the lights here to create a bit of ambience. So it's turned on now, it's connected to the PC, and I just wanted to show you, so no backlight illumination, and here we go, I'm moving my hand over, ready to type something, and boom, it comes up. I found that ridiculously useful. Saves the battery power so it's not permanently illuminated, but then it comes on and off. Again, it doesn't work if you go into the middle, because that's not where it is. You know, if you're placing your hands on a keyboard, you're going to have some over the numerical keys, and therefore it turns on, and then the other ones are going to go across the QWERTY keys, and that will trigger it on. So over here, yeah, it also turns it on. So it's got the sensors in the right place. I think it's really clever. I think the big takeaway here is that it is a really luxurious keyboard with some flashy little features. I think the shortcuts and the fancy productivity features of this will be as good as you're willing to put the time into. If you're going to put the time into learning all the extra, you know, the function keys at the top and stuff like that, then it'll be worth it. But if you're not, a bit like me, I'm a bit lazy to do that. The productivity advantages are limited, but for me, it is a really luxurious keyboard. I love using it. It's super comfortable. I feel like, you know, feel like a proper big bad booty daddy on here doing that. It's amazing. I really do like it and would recommend it for that. So one final thing before we put a score on it, my final recommendations. Do you know what you're thinking? You're thinking, Ichiban, you got a bit of tech. Have you got a case for it? Yes, of course, I have got a case for it. So it's from Amazon. You know, you've seen a million of these on my channels. They're the generic red zipped cases. Nice soft on the inside. Just to show you, does it fit in? Let me turn this off and let's put it in. Yes, it fits perfectly. It's really nice. It's nice and snug. It's got the top bit on here to protect it, of course, and hopefully inside you can see I've also got the USB-C charging cable in case I need it, so I can zip it up, carry it with me if I wanted to do that. But I personally just leave it in the case unzipped, and it protects it from all the dust, because the last thing you want is you want a dusty keyboard, especially when it's this expensive and this luxurious. So it's time to put a score on it. So what star rating am I going to give the MX keys? Well, all things considered, I'm going to give this about 4 stars out of 5 stars. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Ichiban, you just said it was the greatest thing that ever existed. Well, not quite. It has its positives and negatives. If you're looking for a luxurious keyboard that has the feel of like a laptop, and you just want to have something that feels special, you know, rewarding you for all your hard working at home and all that sort of stuff, this is definitely the keyboard for you. You can work in low light because obviously the backlight. Why have I deducted a star? Well, for me, it's advertised very much as a productivity keyboard. Have I used the productivity features? No. Am I likely to? Probably not. It's going to have to change my my instincts, you know, my routines to get those extra keys in. I found with the mouse, on the other hand, I just naturally began using all the features and the functions just naturally. So therefore, that's why that was a 5 star and this is just a 4 star. So to finish off, I just want to say a massive, huge, mega deluxe, ultra thank you to each and everybody who subscribed to my channel. And I'm about 150 subscribers now, and that might not seem a lot to some of you mega giants with your millions of subscribers, but for me, to know I've got 150 people who have enjoyed my content enough to press that button, click, that could be you, press that button, press it now. It just means the absolute world to me. I do this, it's a bit of a laugh in my spare time. I just think about what would you guys want to know if I did a review. What would I want to know if I was also watching a review, and I try to just throw it all in with some banter along the way. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, post them in the comment section below. I reply to each and every comment, and it means the world to me to hear from the people who enjoy my videos. So post some comments. I always reply to each and every one. As always, the product links for both the keyboard and the case can be found in the description below. And you know what I'm going to say. Look after yourselves, take care of the people around you, and most importantly, stay out of trouble.